Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, what's up? What's up? We're live right now on YouTube and Rumble. We are looking at the Minnesota versus Dallas game. We just finished the game, and looks like we're going to game five. What's your takeaway from the game, Professor?
Well, it's takeaway from my game. It's a 3-1 series. I I don't think it should be a 3-1 series. You know how the series has been. It should be a 2-2 series at worst. Heck, it could have been even a 3-1 series towards the uh, the Timberwolves, since all these games have been super close. All 5 games, you know.
Yeah, it all came down to the very end, and it looks like
Well,
Dallas was going to close them out here, but Minnesota came through, and Cat with some epic three pointers there at the end of the game. I think he had three threes in the fourth quarter that just kind of brought them back to the game, huh?
yeah, because I think every game this series so far has come down to the last. I'd say the last 3 minutes, last 5 minutes. It's been anyone's game.
Absolutely. And that's pretty exciting. I mean, they're, if anything, these teams, they are
They're,
they in the
it,
same
they're
division?
no, they're in different divisions.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's Denver and Minnesota and OKC that were in the same division. That's
Yeah,
right. So
but they're very evenly matched, and they're playing. You know,
yeah, absolutely. So how many games do you see this going?
before the series, I thought this was going 7.
Yeah.
Right now, after seeing it all, I think it goes 6 towards the Dallas, but I wouldn't be surprised if it goes 7. Right now, I'm thinking six Mavericks, but before the series started, I was going 7 Wolves. That's what I thought before the series started.
Dang. Well, it's kind of hard to pick Dallas with that. They're so top heavy with Irving and Doncic. It's kind of like who's going to pick up the rest of the points. But PJ Washington, he had 10 points today, so that was kind of lacking. I mean, their third best scorer was Jaden Hardy. That's pretty pathetic. You got to
Well,
get points.
I think that Derek Lively injury is gonna kind of affect them a little bit, because he didn't do much offensively, but he did uh he did what they had to do. Play some defense. Just do the dirty work, and then
He
when they
kind of
would do the alley oops, he would alley oop it, and he'd get his buckets. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And he would pick up the slack where Gafford kind of lacked it offensively. He had a little more offense, but both of them are basically just pick and roll, alley oop, and then play defense, block, cover the rim, right?
They're like Tyson Chandler with like Chris Paul, or you know what I mean?
That's funny because Tyson Chandler wasn't he on that championship team with what's his name, Nowitzki?
He was. They're like Tyson Chandler, or like, DeAndre Jordan. They're Andrew Bogut. They're that type of players.
You know what? I'm looking at this and I did not notice this, but Dwight Powell had 3 minutes today. They've been missing him. He's been out for a like long time. I even forgot if he was on the team, but it looks like he played 3 minutes today. Tim Hardaway Jr. did not play. Uh, and you see right here, AJ Lawson. I'm thinking Ty Lawson, but yeah, I don't know AJ Lawson. Markeith Morris didn't play. Derek Lively didn't play, but Tim Hardaway Jr. That is a big, big problem for them, right?
Well, I know Tim Hardaway Jr. was like their number 3 a couple years ago. I guess I
Yeah,
don't know what happened, but I guess PJ Washington took his job, and he ain't that guy anymore.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with him. Maybe he's injured or something, but they didn't just sit him. I know that. And we had the return of Maxi Kleba and Dwight Powell. Seems like it didn't help out very much. Maxi Kleba can shoot threes pretty darn proficiently. So,
Well, I think Maxi Kleba, he got hurt in that Clipper series.
yeah, but now he's back. So they got most of their team back except for Derek Lively. And I think Derek Lively was just basically coming in because they had so many injuries to Dwight Powell and Maxi Kleba, but he carved himself a spot there, huh?
Freaking Derek Lively. He's a rookie. He earned his spot.
Absolutely, absolutely. He looks like he's going to be really good. I think any team wish he had them on the team. He's a rookie on this year, huh? He came from Duke, I
Yeah,
believe, right?
yeah, he was like the 13 or 14, 15 pick, something in that ballpark.
That's crazy how he could drop. I mean, there wasn't really anybody good in the draft except for Wimby, I guess. Who else? Podemski, is he a rookie?
He's a rookie. Yeah, he's a rookie. And
Chet
then there's
Holmgren,
no, he was last year.
but he's a rookie because he didn't play, right? Or was that Josh Giddey?
No, he's a rookie because he got hurt like in the preseason, so he technically didn't play his regular season.
Yeah. Let me look this up. 2023 draft class NBA.
Well, I know it was like the Twins. One went to like Houston, and one went to Detroit, and then there were some other guys.
Okay, you
Oh,
got
Brandon
the you got the shooter. You got the shooter.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he played pretty well. Scoot Henderson, I don't know. I never got to see him play. And then Rockets, Amen
Yeah,
Thompson.
yeah,
Never.
they had the twins, Thompson twins.
I don't think any of them were significant, right?
Not really.
Anthony Black, I don't even think he played for the Magic, and I watched some Magic games. Bilal Kolibli, traded to the Wizards. Maybe he played, but I don't know. And then they got Jarice Walker. I just saw the Pacers play, so I know he didn't play. The Jazz got Taylor Hendricks. I mean, the draft has really gotten
No,
bad.
Derek Lively right there's at 12.
Yep. So Mavericks actually got Carson Wallace and then traded him to the Thunder. And Carson Wallace didn't play because we just saw the Thunder. And then Derek Lively, big minutes on the Mavericks. Grady
Yeah,
Dick, I remember him.
yeah, I remember him
They used his
because
name
of
a lot.
yeah.
Jordan Hawkins, Kobe Buffkin, Keontae Jordan.
Jamie Hawksworth, I know him.
Whoa, he's a freaking starter. And then you got Podemski on the Warriors, number 19. So not really one of the drafts that you would really talk about. So let me ask you a question. If you're building a basketball team, you're a general manager for an NBA team, are you going through the draft or are you going through the free agency?
In the NBA, I go through free agency.
It seems like it's the end of the draft, huh?
Well, it's always been like that, unless you have like a top 5, 10 pick, or unless you kill it with like you get someone late, where you do a really good job just like scouting. But even then, I don't think it really matters. I think you just have to, when it comes to the NBA, you have to be really good with politics, keeping have a good relationship
Yeah.
with the agents,
Yeah.
and keeping the players happy, which is bull crap.
Yeah.
And then
But
if you could do that, you'll probably keep your job.
Ooh, okay. Look at this one. Look at the 2022 draft. So you got Paulo, obviously starter, superstar. I would assume Chet Holmgren, superstar. Future superstar. Did you ever see him play at Gonzaga?
Chet, I did see him play at Gonzaga. He looked pretty good.
I always watch Gonzaga basketball, and I never saw Chet play. Probably one
I
and
saw
done,
Chet
right?
play. Yeah, he was one and done. He was like he didn't do anything special, but he was like a double guy. You could tell he was like just like protecting the paint, and obviously he looks like that guy looks really skinny, but
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
yeah,
see
yeah.
the potential. You know?
Exactly. But I think this is like a much more significant draft. I think it really dropped off because you got Jabari Smith Jr., he's significant. Keegan Murray, he plays for the Kings. Jaden Ivey. I mean, I guess maybe you got to give these guys some time to play, but Jeremy Sochan for the Spurs, he gets significant playing time. He looks like Dennis Rodman, but he's much more offensively capable. Uh, Jalen Williams. Dang.
Well, to be honest, the only two people I've seen are the first two people play that I
Not
could like
true. Not
actually.
You saw Jalen Williams play for the freaking Thunder.
Uh, yeah, in NBA, but I'm talking about college, where I was like, oh, I saw him play in college.
Oh, I'm just talking about how this draft was. If it made
Oh,
capable
NBA
NBA
wise.
players, yeah. If you could have like got something out of it that would make your team better, and it's very thin. Christian Braun, we just saw him play with the
Yeah,
Nuggets.
with the Nuggets. Yeah.
Walker Kessler, he played significant time. Wendell Moore Jr. I think he plays a little bit. Nikola Jovic, that guy played for the
I forgot
Heat.
that. Yeah. We just know
Yeah,
him from being Jokic's brother or whatever, having the
yeah.
close to the same last name.
Oh, here's another one, Andrew Nemhart. I didn't know he went to Gonzaga too.
Yeah,
Wow,
he
that's
plays with the
interesting.
Pacers. We just saw
Yeah,
him. But
exactly.
even then,
So,
he's a second round pick.
and he was a senior. Freak. So he played with Chet
And
Holmgren.
and he's from Canada.
Oh man, that's crazy. Well, that kind of makes sense. Gonzaga way up there. Maybe it's nice to go to something pretty close to you, right? I don't know.
From Washington to Canada. It's not a big difference.
Look at this
Well,
one.
there's
So
the other Jalen
yeah,
Williams.
what the freak? They drafted two Jalen Williams in the same draft. I didn't know they were drafted at the same time. First of all, I didn't even know there were two Jalen Williams till the playoffs. But yeah, that's pretty impressive. Other than that, it's never been like you could get somebody down here that's going to be
Oh, there's the
significant.
Julie Santos. That guy plays for the Warriors.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm surprised he's still on the team. What is he? A big?
Oh, he's a guard.
Is a small forward. Gooey Santos.
Yeah, he basically he's like a guard, small forward.
Is he the best?
No.
I think okay, so we got 25 points from Carl Anthony Towns, 13 from Rudy Gobert, 29 points from Anthony Edwards. So obviously he pulled it off and he was hitting some clutch shots there at the end in the fourth quarter. Too bad we didn't get those free throws from Gobert. That missed free throw from Luka really screwed them. What do you think was the game changer? It had to be the freaking the 3-pointers from Cat, right?
Yeah, that was the killer.
Yeah, and he's not going to hit those. Like you're saying, it's kind of like Charles Barkley, what he says with the jump shooters. It's Carl Anthony Towns. If he continues to play that game, okay, it'll win you a game every now and then, but it's not gonna win you a series. Cat needs to take it to the hole, and he needs to like get half of his points inside the paint. At least. Well, let's see. What was he? I wanted to see what his free throw, what his 3-pointers were. So he went 4 for 5. Gosh, dang. 4 for 5 on 3-pointers. 2 for 4, Jaden McDaniels. And they shot 45% from 3-point land. So that's all right. That's pretty good. Enough to keep you in the game. Nothing too crazy. I guess the 10 rebounds from Gobert, 10 rebounds from Anthony Edwards. That's going to hurt you. Naz Reid, he usually has a bunch of threes. He only had 0 for 1. Nobody on the bench really played significant minutes.
No, it's just him and Anderson.
Yep. And then what do you got over here? I guess the plus minus PJ Washington minus 13. Luka Doncic minus 13. Why is that? I guess because he was 4 for 11 on 3-pointers, 7 for 21 on field goals. So not very efficient.
No.
How many turnovers? 3 turnovers. Not terrible. But Kyrie, 4 turnovers. Luka, 3 turnovers. And then you're not hitting a Kyrie 1 for 6 on 3-pointers.
Well, it's 6 for 18, and he only had 16 points.
The fact that it was that close, I think. Look at PJ Washington. 2 for 9 on 3-pointers and 3 for 13 on field goals. So I got to lay it down on his feet, man. Right? If you look at some of the...
Well, it's their big three. Their big three didn't come up clutch, and they lost.
Yeah, I mean, because if you look at previous games, I'm sure that he was hitting a lot more. But what do you think about Tim Hardaway Jr.? Does he come back? Is he coming back or what? What do you know about him? I heard you were talking to the locker room.
Well, he's done, dude. If he's barely playing, PJ Washington took his job.
But doesn't he at least get a bench role? He has to be hurt, really. Right?
I guess Jason Kidd doesn't like him. It's simple, dude.
He doesn't seem like he has a bad personality or something. Like he doesn't seem like he's calling for the ball or demanding it, and he can score.
Oh, Jason Kidd just doesn't think he's good enough.
Dang. So let's see. Points.
Because he's not even playing them, dude.
Yeah, that's terrible. So let's see. So he had 10 points this game, PJ Washington. He had 16 points last game. Then 10 points, 13 points. So his average is around like 13 points. He was killing it in OKC. He had 10, 21, 27, 29. Wow. They just weren't guarding him. But he hasn't been really productive in this Minnesota game, and somehow they've still been killing it. I don't know what the secret is, how they've been beating this Minnesota team, but...
Well, Luka and freaking Kyrie's been going off.
Is that what it's been? So it looks like...
Especially in when you got to close the game out in a close game.
So 28, 33, 32, 33, 29. So, yeah, he's been getting more points than he got in the OKC series.
Guy's been basically averaging 30 points a game,
We haven't seen anything from Alex Fudge. He's been missing in action.
Oh, man. You can't forget the Fudge, man.
That's kind of funny because that's like the Key and Peele sketch, right?
Fudge.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. So, yeah, he hasn't played. So, Tim Hardaway Jr., 0 points, 0 points, 2, 5, 5, 5. He did have some minutes in the OKC game, but yeah, Jason Kidd just said, I didn't like your dad. and I don't like you. But he's been there for like how many years? He's been there like the past like 8 years. Wasn't he in New York? Yeah, he was in New York.
I don't know, but he's been there for a while.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Yep, 5 years. Yeah, as long as I can remember, he's been there. Fudge. He looks like a fudge too.
Jason Kidd don't like him.
Yeah.
And the story.
So what's the next game? When's the next game? Can you find that out?
Well, it should be on Thursday if I had to guess. But let me double check.
Let's see what we're dealing with here. Did you hear about Stetson Bennett?
Oh, that he's back to NFL practices or what?
Yeah, he's back to NFL practices, but he says he missed all of last year because of mental health.
It's garbage. It is on Thursday, by the way.
Yeah.
What's the
so
spread?
He said, I say the spread, so it's in Minnesota. I'm going to say Minnesota minus 2.5.
4.5.
Give me Luker magic. All day.
What's Dallas money line at?
Well, I'm going to say it's at like plus 170.
150.
Oh, wow. They're not really giving you much value at the money line.
And
Might as well
Minnesota
take
is at Minnesota is minus 175. And the over is 209.5.
Oh, geez. That's interesting. What would you take? So what would you take in that game?
Oh, geez. I'd probably take... I'd probably take the points. I'd probably take Mavericks plus 4.5.
I think I gotta take Mavericks too. I mean, there's no doubt about it. We already seen what they're capable of in Minnesota. I don't think they're afraid. They're probably pissed that they let one slip away. And I don't know. I don't know if mentally the Minnesota Wolves can get back in this. It's just too big of a hole. Even at home with Alex Rodriguez on the sideline, that's not going to help you. What do you think? Who's going to be the starting quarterback in St. Louis?
Oh, for the Rams, it's going to be freaking Stafford.
But Stetson Bennett is back.
Yeah, but that guy's he's a retard and couldn't adjust to NFL life because he was in college for like 10 years, and that guy couldn't even get a college grad. He couldn't even get a college degree.
Yeah,
and he went to college. And he went to college for like 10 years. That guy's retarded.
Have you heard this controversy about Gordon Hayward?
No.
So everyone's given the GM at OKC heat because they traded for Gordon Hayward, and they're saying it was a big mistake. Do you think it was a good trade?
Repeat that. You kind of broke up.
Oh, do you think that Gordon Hayward was a bust, or do you think you would have traded for Gordon Hayward?
Well, if I was when I was in the Celtics, or when specifically?
No. OKC, because he's getting a lot of heat about trading for Gordon Hayward. Do you think it was a big mistake for them to trade for Gordon Hayward, or do you think that you would have done it, or whatever?
Oh, right now, like this past red line, because they traded for Gordon Hayward.
Exactly. What did they have to give up?
Uh, that's a good question. What did they give up? Because
Well, it
I
says
don't
right
know.
here. So the Thunder acquired Hayward from the Hornets in exchange for Trey Mann, Vasily Micic, and Davis Bertrands, and a pair of future round draft picks. Hayward, however, appeared in just 26 games from the Thunder, mostly off the bench. He averaged 5 points, 2.5 rebounds, and 17 minutes per game with the team. So after a season-ending loss, Hayward didn't hold back his time with the team. He said it was both disappointing and frustrating that he didn't play, basically. He said, I feel as a player, I have a lot to offer. Just wasn't given much opportunity to do that. I thought I would have been given more opportunity. Hayward's wife, Robin, clearly wasn't happy either.
Oh, we don't want to piss off Robin. Oh, jeez. Poor
Robin Hayward.
Robin.
Robin Hayward is very upset. Yes.
Yeah, let's get Robin Hayward's take.
Yeah. So what do you think? What do you think? Do you think that they would have had a different turnout if Gordon Hayward got to play more minutes?
Um, well, I think he probably X'd up by if he was going to trade for, he did F up, but he probably should have traded for someone. I don't remember who was available at the trade deadline, but
Okay.
it probably should have been someone better than Gordon Hayward.
Yeah, yeah.
Because even Gordon Hayward, like that guy's always freaking hurt.
Yeah, yeah. But if he's not hurt, he should be playing, right?
He should be playing, but he's usually always hurt. And was he not hurt? I don't know. They probably, I don't know who was available at the trade deadline, but
Here, don't look at the don't look at this.
someone that's like better.
Oh, yeah. Let me ask you, don't look at the screen, but let me ask you, who was the favorite to win the championship last year before the season started?
The 2023 season.
Yeah,
So the Warriors were the defending champs, right?
that's correct.
Well, I know who. So the Nuggets won it. So it would either be the Warriors or the Warriors or Celtics.
Yeah, it was the Celtics. And then who do you think was who was the favorite the year that the Warriors won it, 2022? This one's kind of interesting. This is kind of hilarious.
So it wouldn't be the Warriors. So who went to the finals the year before? It was either the Bucks.
Yeah, the Bucks and the Suns.
The Bucks and the Suns, right?
Yeah.
The Bucks?
No, the Brooklyn Nets.
Oh, it's the Kyrie and Durant and Harden crap.
That's correct. Yeah, and that's the year the Warriors won it all. So that's kind of interesting. So this would be the first time since 2018, if the Celtics win, that somebody who was predicted before the end of the season wins the championship.
Oh, so the Celtics were the prediction up for the season?
Yeah, for this season, they were the favorite. So then in 2021, the preseason favorite was the Lakers. And then the Bucks won the championship. That's crazy.
Oh, it's because the Lakers, they won the bubble, right? They won the bubble championship.
Yeah. And then in 2020 in the bubble, the Clippers were the favorite to win it all. And then the Lakers won the championship.
That's
weird.
I don't remember who was. I guess it's still the Kawhi and Paul George team. I don't remember.
Kawhi and Paul George. And then in 2019, the Golden State Warriors were predicted to win the championship minus 168, probably one of the biggest favorites. And then they lost to the Toronto Raptors, obviously, because of the injuries in the finals.
And then Kawhi and Siakam and DeMarcus Cousins and Clay and Durant get all hurt. Yep.
Yeah. So then in 2018, obviously the Warriors were the favorite and the Warriors won the championship. So that's the last
What's it?
time.
What's this 2017? That probably has to be like minus. That probably has to be like a big favorite.
Well, that's probably the Warriors too, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's probably like the most like
Yeah, that's
like
probably a minus.
minus, yeah, minus like 300 or 400.
Yeah, because even this year it was plus 500 for the Celtics to win the championship, and they're in the championship. So there was no clear front runner. You know, the closest to it was the Brooklyn Nets at plus 240. Everyone
Yeah,
else is like,
that Warriors 2017 should be like minus like 200 if I had to
oh,
guess. Can you
wow,
look?
I would.
Can you see that or no?
Yeah, let me see. So 2018, what is it? 2017? 2017.
Uh, yeah, 2017. Yeah,
2017 preseason preseason odds
NBA
uh,
Finals.
to win NBA championship.
Either 2017 or 2018. That
No,
has to
it's
be like minus something ridiculous.
yeah, so it says the Warriors, the league champions odds. So minus 187.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, second was the Cavs, and they both ended up in the finals. So
What were Cavs at?
Cavs were at plus 500,
Oof.
and then you got the Celtics at plus 1200. So there's literally no one that they respected, and then you got the Spurs. Well, I guess they still had Kawhi, huh?
Yeah, they had Kawhi and Duncan, and I think they had Tony Parker still.
So in 2017, 2018, who did the Warriors play in the Western Conference Finals? Probably the Rockets, right?
Um,
That's the year that they.
yeah, probably the Rockets. Either the
Yeah,
Rockets or the Spurs.
it had to be the Rockets. The Spurs, they never played them in the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, we did.
No,
Yeah, and then
no,
Kawhi got hurt.
no, but that wasn't in the Western Conference Finals.
It was in the Western Finals.
No way. That was in the semifinals.
No, it was like in the game one of the conference finals.
No, I'll bet you on that. There's no way. Let's see.
No,
Oh,
yes, we did because like I
yeah,
remember telling you
you're right.
when
You're right.
yeah, because like
No, no,
I
no,
remember
no,
telling you.
no. It says in 2018 they won the NBA Western Conference first round against the Spurs, and then they won the second round against the New Orleans Pelicans, and then they won the third round against the Rockets. So screw
Well,
you.
what could have been the year before? Try the year before.
Oh, so this is 2017-18. So 2016-17.
Yeah,
20.
look at that
Yeah,
one.
they swept the Spurs in the Western Conference Finals. So,
Yeah.
interesting. They
Well, I
played
remember.
they played the
So
Trailblazers, the Jazz, and then the Spurs. Wow,
yeah,
terrible.
because I remember when I used to work with you guys,
Yeah.
and then like I think it was like game two-ish, right?
Okay.
I was like, hey, I gotta get out early because I'm gonna
Yeah.
go do some. I gotta go do some stuff,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? Like I gotta go
Okay.
out for do my own little thing, and
Yeah.
then like where we were going, it was like in Fremont,
Okay.
and it's like it's like right where all the traffic is going. It's like it's it's either game one or game two of the conference finals.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh frick, I'm not trying to get that traffic.
Yeah. It's probably a heck of bad traffic. But that year
Yeah.
they went 67-15. Gosh dang, they destroyed.
Well, I
Now
think
is
that's the
that
way we did. That's what the Warriors did the first year.
isn't that the first Durant championship or no? Yeah.
No, I think that's what the Warriors did. Well, it could have been what the first year the Durant did, but I think that's the
Bec-
same record the Warriors did without
yeah.
Durant, their very first
No.
championship.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong.
No,
It's 14-15 where they won their first championship.
and it's the same
Gosh.
record.
Yeah, same record. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But the odds to win the championship plus
How was I wrong?
2,800. You were wrong because I said, is that the first Durant championship? And you said no.
No, I wasn't paying attention to what you were saying.
Well, you made a mistake. That's all right. Even professors
Well,
make mistakes.
I do remember that because remember we were in Reno, and you were like, "Oh, I like the Warriors. I like the Warriors," and I was like, "I don't know," And then
Yeah.
we ended up not doing it, and they ended up winning the championship. You kept kicking your butt on it. It's like, damn it! I knew I should have picked the Warriors.
Well, sometimes you get them. I got them a couple years later, so that's pretty good. I got them when they beat the Celtics. Really, really good. So, whatever. It'd be nice to know it beforehand, of course. But yeah, 65-17. That's amazing. 67-15.
Plus 2,800. Oh my god! Imagine just getting those numbers. Jesus.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever got something that high. Have you?
Oh, not even close.
Come on, you had to have bet on something. The best I ever got was the Michigan odds. I think that was what, plus 500?
I've gotten some good odds, but it's because of parlay, not a single bet.
Yeah. I'm wondering if you got any good futures.
Oh no, I don't bet on futures because I can't.
Be that patient.
No, not even close.
You might as well. I mean, it's fun to kind of like put it there and then just sit back.
Yeah, I guess so, but I can't do that.
Look at this freaking nerd, man. This guy drives me crazy. He should have been out there on the court. He was driving me crazy in that game. You see TJ? Yeah, you see TJ McConnell freaking dying, getting his butt kicked and slapped in the face and thrown to the ground and everything. And this guy just sitting there. Carl, it's like, come on, dude, get in the game. What was his injury?
He pulled his hammy, but hey, he's got a nice freaking t-shirt, dude.
That's ridiculous, dude. He does not look like a basketball player right there. But I guess what are you gonna do? I wonder if Siakam's coming back. Do you think?
Well, I thought he's gonna max, but hey, man, leave those basketball players alone. They're poor. That's what Draymond said.
Yeah. Did he say that?
Yeah, remember I sent you that link? Which like, man, we can't be rich. They'd be freaking
trying to steal our money.
Yeah, steal our money with all these fines.
Exactly.
And these poor guys.
What do you think about Justin Fields running back kicks for the Steelers? They're saying that if Russell Wilson's going to play, that Justin Fields might run back kicks.
I like that.
Really? I didn't expect that.
Well, apparently they're like new because I'm not really too familiar with the new kickoff
rules.
Rules, but I guess they're like it's a lot different from what we're used to seeing. Where
Yeah, they're gonna
they're a
put them
lot
a lot
closer.
closer. Yeah, they're gonna put them a
Yeah,
lot closer, so there's less injuries.
yeah. So I guess if you're if you're they kick it to you, and I guess if you could make someone move, you could juke someone.
Yeah,
It could work. I don't know. I've never watched an XFL or whatever that kickoff they're getting it from.
I guess it's the UFL. But
Is
let's
it the
see.
UFL?
Yeah, I guess XFL and UFL kind of do the same thing.
Yeah. Well, I've never seen it from, but I'd
Well,
like to
now
at
you
least see. I'd
well
like to
look at it.
see how it goes for the first
Look
time.
here.
Oh,
Here it is.
okay. Yeah. All right. Let's
All right. So
with
look,
these
they're
garbage.
they're all up close, right next to each other. Then you got the kickoff here on the 30, so he's further back. So that is kind of interesting. I mean, these guys should get right through to the kicker. I wonder if they have to wait or something. All right, let's see.
Well, if you make one guy miss, if you're the kick returner, then you have all this free space, right?
Exactly. If you can kind of predict which way to go or something.
Yeah. Well, this is the first time I've ever seen this, so I'm
Okay, let's
interested to
see.
see what happens.
Yeah. All right, here we go. So he kicks it off. Oh, they all have to wait till he catches it. Interesting.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! So the guy catching it was on the left side.
Yeah. You didn't see the guy
Oh,
catching it?
I thought the
Yeah,
guy
that's
catching was I thought the guy catching was on the right side.
no, that's the guy kicking it. So look, he kicks it and nobody can move on either side until the ball's caught. How the heck do they
Where's
know
the
when the ball's caught?
where's the kicker? I never saw the kicker.
All right, watch. Watch. So he
What had
kicks it.
the
Did you catch it?
Well, I didn't see the kick going, but I saw the ball going.
Yeah. He's back there. I don't know. Or let's see. Let's see the kickoff this way.
Yeah, because I never saw the kicker.
So watch, watch. There's the kicker.
All right. Now he accepts it.
Oh,
But they did a reverse.
that's interesting. I wonder if that's something common that they do. Whoa,
Oh,
that
well,
guy's
you took it to
catching
the
up.
house.
Ooh, he should have pulled his hair.
Yeah.
Dang,
So if it's something like that, then Justin Fields, because he's really fast, dude. That guy runs like a 4.3 and is shifty.
really? I didn't know he was that fast.
Yeah,
He's
he's very fast.
so he's faster than Lamar Jackson, huh?
He's probably just as fast, to be
Wow,
honest.
that's insane. I didn't know he was that fast, man.
He might be a little slower, but not too much.
Dang. So who's the fastest quarterback in the league? Russell Wilson or Justin Fields?
Come on, bro. You know, he's never been the fastest. He's always been very shifty, but no, it's always been Lamar.
Who's
It's
faster?
probably
Wait. Who's faster? Drew Bledsoe or Tom Brady?
well, I never really saw Drew Bledsoe play, and I know Tom Brady's pretty slow, so I guess I'll go Drew Bledsoe, but I don't know.
Did you know that what's his name? Drew Bledsoe was the number one pick in his draft.
I did know, but we're not going on athleticism.
No. Clearly not. That was a time when you picked a quarterback based off of quarterback skills.
Yeah.
So the Texans re-signed Nico Collins.
Yeah, I saw they gave him a 3-year extension. I don't know what it was, but
$72 million.
Oh, was it
70.
that much?
Yep. So they're locking him up. They like him, and I think he was hurt at the end of the season, wasn't he?
He played half a year, so that's a good extension for half a year if you're Nico Collins.
Yeah, they said he exceeded all expectations. So in their eyes, they're trying to lock him up. Is they got Diggs? Obviously, he's going to be the number one. I don't like Diggs. I think Diggs is he's not as good as everybody makes him out to be. You guys say number one, like best receiver in the league, but I don't think so. But he's still up there, that's for sure. But I think Nico Collins is just as good.
I don't think he's the number one, but you want someone like that, and Diggs is someone you have to put him in check.
He's got a bad attitude, man. I don't know if you're going to be able to put him in check.
Maybe when he's older, you could put him in check because, he used to be in Minnesota, where it was him and Thielen and Kirk Cousins.
Yeah,
and they were winning, and he didn't like it when he didn't get the ball.
Exactly.
And was complaining. So what happened? They traded him to Buffalo, and then they got Jefferson, and then
exactly
he went to the Bills, and he's an elite player, but he has his baggage.
Absolutely, yeah, and he's going to bring all that baggage to them. So I don't know, if that's something that you want.
Which I think is regular, wide receiver diva baggage, which you usually carry, because that's what every wide receiver is gonna give you, that baggage.
Exactly. Yeah.
But it's just part of the business with when you work with wide receivers. But
what do you think?
He's not a number.
Speaking of wide receivers, what do you think is going to happen to Brandon Ayuk? Another diva.
He's going to do what he's told, and he's going to take the.
I don't know.
Well, right now he's talking a lot of smack, right?
Yeah, he's saying that Amon St. Ra got $120 million deal, so he should be worth more.
Yeah, that's great. He's talking a lot of smack in May. Guess what? No one plays football games in May or June or July or even August.
Yeah.
It's typical. It's he's trying to negotiate his contract, which it makes sense.
Yeah. Well, you got to let your guys do that for you. He should be thinking about football. I mean, what's the other guy? Debo, right? He was the number one, and then Ayuk comes in. Who's more valuable? Couldn't you just get rid of Ayuk and you would be fine?
Me as a Niner fan, I'd rather get rid of Debo and keep Ayuk.
Really? I'm surprised. I mean, he's asking for so much money. You're going to have to pay a Purdy or not, or you're not going to pay Purdy. You're going to let him go.
Yeah, but you can cook the books. Debo's going to be out of the cap. You just have to figure out money wise.
I was listening to this football guy, and he was talking about the Cowboys, that they might be under 500 this year. He thinks they're going to be that bad, and he's a legit guy. I can't remember his name, but they were talking about over and unders, and he said take the under, that they're going to tank. They're probably going to try to get a quarterback and let Dak go next year. Do you see that as something possible, or do you think Dallas is going to be a good team next year?
I can see them going under, their whatever their total value is,
It
but I
has to
don't
be
think they're
10.
taking.
You don't
Yeah,
think
because
so?
just because they're whatever their value is pretty high, it's probably what 10.5 or 11. It's probably
So
pretty close to whatever the Eagles is.
so they could have signed Dak to an extension, but they didn't. So this guy was saying Jerry Jones is like, I'm not paying Dak again. I'm going to go through the season. I'm going to tank, and I'm going to get a quarterback next year. I mean, I've been hearing about this Dak talk for so long. He needs to go, right? Doesn't he need a change of scenery?
Um, I don't think he needs to change the scenery. It's more like he's it's 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 tricky because like they have Lance, right? They
Yeah,
traded for Lance,
yeah,
so it's like, are you gonna go? Is Lance your guy? Because if they start, if let's say they start Dak the whole year, right?
yeah,
Dak has proven, especially with the roster, the Dallas is gonna win at least 10 to 12 games, right? That's what
yeah,
Dak does. You're gonna win
yeah,
10 to 12 games,
exactly.
and then he'll be a free agent. You know, unless he makes the playoffs, he doesn't make the playoffs. You're still drafting in like 18 to 20ish. If you want to get rid of Dak, it's like,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do? Are you gonna give the team to Lance, or are you gonna freaking draft out or trade a whole bunch of draft picks to get in
Well,
that top five?
who's the best quarterback coming out of the draft next year? It's not the Manning kid. It's who is it? It's maybe
Well,
the Texas guy.
the mannequin's not even available.
Yeah, he's not available. But who
It's
are we looking at?
it's Carson Beck.
Ugh, that's not good.
It's Little Sanders.
Oh, that's what they were saying. They said they're taking Shador. They said that he said that Jerry wants Shador. And this was a guy on the radio that like he makes picks and he's pretty good. So that's the only reason I take it. He's not like Shannon Sharp or somebody that just
Yeah,
talks bull crap. He's like he's heard that he really wants Shador Sanders. So that's kind of interesting. I don't think
yeah,
Shador is
yeah. I want to pick Shador Sanders.
yeah.
And
I think
so
all
it's Little Sanders, and
yeah,
the other one I guess would be
little Tua.
the oh no, Little Tua's he's already got. It'd be the Texas guy. It'd be
Ewer?
what's his,
Ewer?
yeah, you were.
Yeah. Is little Manning, is he like ready to go, or I mean is he gonna start this year for Texas?
It's between him and you were.
Dang, that's interesting. I'm curious to see if he can beat out Ewer because that Texas team is ready to go to the next level. You know,
Yeah,
they could win a championship. I'm sure they got to be high up there, right?
yeah. Like I like the Arizona quarterback, but I don't like him as a NFL QB. I like him more as like a college QB.
I like this Oregon quarterback too. I've been hearing a lot about them, and I think they have some quarterback competition in Oregon this year. So this
Well,
will be very interesting.
Oregon has
UCLA
the
guy.
yeah. What's his face? Well, they
I don't
have the
remember
UCLA guy, but then they have the Oklahoma guy. What's the UCF guy?
the UCF guy. Oh, Gabriel, right?
Yeah. Dylan Gabriel's the Oregon QB this year.
Holy smokes, Gabriel is still in college football.
He's a starter,
Freak.
and
That guy's
and then
been
the
there.
U Yeah, he's been there forever. And then the
Yeah.
UCLA guy, he's the backup, which he was like a 5-star recruit.
That's crazy. I'm looking forward to college football. Here comes week 0. I know it's far away, but man, now you got me. Now you got me ready for it. I'm gonna have to go look at some over unders or something. I don't know, because
Yeah.
I don't really know with this whole realignment. It's kind of gonna have to
It's
figure
kind of
all out.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, to figure
yeah,
everything out. Yep. Week
exactly.
one. Week one.
Yeah, week 0, week 0. But
Screw week zero. Week one. I'm
week
gonna
0
be
is the best. Oh, you're gonna be there?
I'm gonna try to be. I gotta talk to Dr. Z,
Ooh, yeah. You're gonna be in
and
Vegas or
then
what?
heck no. We
Oh, you're
get
gonna be in Michigan.
Ann Arbor, baby.
Whoa, that's crazy. What are you gonna wear? You gonna wear Fresno a jersey?
I'm gonna wear now and out. I'm gonna wear a freaking Michigan shirt, bro.
Yeah. What about Dr. Z?
He's a little vagina. He'll probably wear whatever I tell him to say.
You better be careful, dog. Those people don't play around, dog. Yeah. Can you make a bet for me while you're over there?
Um, I don't know if that's legal in Michigan, but
Could be.
it could be. I know in
What's
New
up?
Orleans, it's legal.
Yeah, yeah. What's up, chat? Let us know if it's legal to place bets in Michigan. Yeah, that was interesting. Maybe you could go across the state line. I know it's got Minnesota and some other states. I think you could even go to Canada, actually, right?
I'm not really familiar with that
Area.
that area geographic.
Yeah, they got the beach right there. And it's like on one of the Great Lakes. I don't know which one, but I know the Great Lakes. That's where they go to the beach. And it's like a big beach, and they have beach parties. I know that. So that's kind of interesting. You're going to check out. How long are you going to be there?
Um, we're thinking about getting there on Friday, hanging out on Saturday, and then getting back on Sunday.
Oh, gosh. You got to go for at least a week. That's too far to go for just a second. Yeah, but it is what it is, you know. Yeah, you gotta get back. You gotta get back. But let me ask you real quick. Last one, Trevor Lawrence. They're looking at an extension for him. Do you give him? Do you think he takes an extension? Do you think he's offered an extension? And do you think they should? So do you think he should accept the extension?
If he gets an extension, I would accept it. If I'm
Hmm.
Jacksonville, I wait till the end of the season.
I mean, don't you think you could lowball lock him in?
I don't know if I could really lowball him, I'd give him
Too
an
much.
extension. But he's honestly, when it comes to Trevor Lawrence, I'm not impressed with him.
Not at
If
all.
he accepts non top 10 money, I'd give him the extension. But if he wants, like, oh, I want to be paid, like if he's like, I want Jared Goff money, I'll be like, nope, you ain't getting Jared Goff money.
Oh, heck no. Yeah, he's got to do something better than that.
Yeah. Like if he's
I
like,
mean,
hey, because right now Jared Goff, he's like, give me like 53 million a year, right?
yeah,
And he's
that
like,
ain't
hey,
happening.
I'll take a 5-year, 200 million. It's like 40
Yeah,
million a year with like 100 and something guaranteed.
yeah.
I'll be like, you know what? Maybe we take it.
But I was just thinking about that. Mac Jones is right there. I could possibly see if they're not doing too well, I could see him being benched. And if you're getting an extension, you can't be thinking that you would ever be benched, right? Like Tua is not getting benched. Uh, I don't know who else. Freaking, I don't know. Maybe Kirk Cousins will be benched. I have no idea what's going to happen in Atlanta, Seattle. I mean, Oakland. That's up for Steelers are up for, but you're not going to bench Brock Purdy, right?
Well, it's like,
There's
yeah, he won't get benched. Like Aaron Rodgers. You think Aaron Rodgers is going to get benched?
never get
No.
benched. Yeah, even if
Yeah,
he's doing
like
terrible.
Purdy won't get benched. Uh, Kyler Murray won't get benched.
But could you see Trevor Lawrence getting benched?
If he gets benched, ooh, that's bad. That's
Justin
very
Herbert.
bad.
I don't care if Justin Herbert goes like 0-5. He's not getting benched, right?
No.
Yeah. There's no way Justin Herbert gets benched. But Trevor Lawrence, I could see him getting benched for Mac Jones.
I could see it if because he doesn't have that
Yeah, he doesn't have that
card.
cred. I don't know what
that
he
cred. Yeah, he doesn't
Yeah,
have that cred. And if he does get benched, oof,
exactly.
man, it's
Man,
it's bad.
there would be no other downfall like that, dude, because he goes from national champion, I think number one pick, right? Yeah, number one pick. And wow, that would just make that draft class the ultimate curse. So I don't know. Trevor Lawrence is the only one hanging on to that, making that draft class worth something. So let's hope he can keep it up because that team is exciting when he's hitting on all cylinders. I mean, I think of him and Herbert like same, right? And Herbert has just
No,
excelled.
no,
Come on,
no.
stop playing. You think that if Herbert was on this Jacksonville team, that it would be any different?
Yes.
Look, you really got a hard on for Herbert, bro. I don't get it.
I've seen Trevor Lawrence play. He's just he's
That's because
hasn't
he's in
done
the
anything.
ACC, man. You can't do much in the ACC. You know, that's not his fault.
Dude, I saw Trevor Lawrence play when he was in high school, and
Mm,
he
bet
hasn't
you
done
did.
crap.
I bet you did. Bet you were right there in the bushes watching him in high school.
Yeah, I ain't no chain, but yeah, he's never impressed me.
Yeah. All right. Any last words for what's our next game? It's on Thursday. We got game 6 in Minnesota. Hopefully you guys can join us. We're gonna try to hit up that game because Friday is everybody's gonna be out of town doing some bull crap. So nothing going on Friday.
Well,
But
Thursday
Thursday.
we'll do the NBA, and we
Bing
can do
bing
the recap for or not recap, but a preview
of the
for
NBA
UFC.
finals.
No, not the UFC
Oh,
302.
yeah, we might have to do that tomorrow because that's a whole show, and Ace is not going to be able to stay on the whole show for UFC. So let's see what we could do. We might do that tomorrow if you're available.
What time?
What do you think about like 4 or 5 o'clock?
Later the better because I have to go to graduation tomorrow.
Okay, later is better. Perfect. Okay, all right. So then I'll just shoot him text message about 6 o'clock or something saying we're gonna do UFC preview. Big UFC coming up, 302. Huge fights. We got Makhmadov and some Georgian, Yugoslavian, Uzbekians. Huge one. And Sean Strickland's gonna put them in their place. Let's go, America.
Yeah, we got some some juice heads
Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna pop Paulo Costa's head like a pimple.
Yeah, those two said no one, nothing's coming towards them.
Yeah. This is gonna be interesting. I can't wait to see the return of Sean Strickland to the ring. I haven't heard much smack talk. What's going on? Are they putting a muzzle on him?
Um, uh, well, well, usually the press conference on Thursday, so if we're gonna hear something, it's gonna be in 2 days.
So that's on Thursday, huh?
Usually, yeah, usually the press conference on Thursday, so it's
So then
usually Thursday around like 2, 2 o'clock.
that would be fun to do the press conference live, huh?
It's like 50-50 because sometimes the press conference suck and
No,
sometimes they're
no.
pretty
It's
good.
not gonna suck. It's not gonna suck. Yeah. Anything with Sean Strickland is not gonna suck. Who knows what this guy is gonna say? Does he respect Paulo Costa?
Um, Strickland, he says whatever he wants to say. I don't know.
Yeah, but some people he respects, and you can tell he respects them, but he didn't respect
Yeah,
his
yeah, he respects him, but he'll still say whatever he wants to say.
yeah, because he respect Drickus, but you know, he got into it and he did that. But you could tell he respected him though, you know?
Yeah, he'll probably respect Costa, but he'll still say whatever he wants to say.
Exactly. But he's not like McGregor where he's gonna be like, oh, these dirty Brazilians or something like that. He
Yeah.
he talks like a little different than him.
Hey,
And we're gonna get to see
that's on June 3rd.
And we're gonna get to see Connor back. Could you imagine if Connor and Strickland were on the same card, bro?
Yeah.
That would be
Hey,
so awesome.
On June 3rd, that's when you got to make a. That's when on June 3rd, it's him
Oh,
and Chandler
yeah,
press conference in Ireland.
bro.
We have to watch that stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna have to watch that live, huh?
Yep.
That's gonna
And
that's
then,
gonna be Floyd Mayweather esque, huh?
yeah, and then I don't know if you know, but like Chandler, he likes to adopt like uh uh black kids.
Oh, yeah, he's got two of them, right? So I hope he
Yeah.
doesn't go there. That's not gonna be cool. I hope he leaves the kids off the
Oh,
table.
well, I saw some people like saying like in other like chats or whatever,
Yeah,
where they're like, oh, tell me what Connor would say in this chat. It's like, hey fucking Chandler, fucking dunk me,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
What the fuck are you doing? Dunk me, I'm black. I
yeah.
got the blackface going on.
He did say
What the
he was
fuck you
black.
doing?
He said he was what, half black or something?
Yeah. I'm
You
I'm I'm
gotta
black from the waist
waist down.
down, man.
Yeah, that's pretty funny, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know, but we'll see. That we got some good events coming up. NBA Finals. I mean, I would have a tennis one, but we're gonna have to do maybe a soccer one. When's the soccer final?
It's Saturday.
Okay, I'll try to get Alex on before that. We'll see if he could do UFC too. I doubt it, but we'll see. All right, player. Until next time, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 250 subscribers. Actually, we're trying to get to 500. Hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to beat my wife, not in that way. I'm trying to beat her with subscribers.
Whoa,
But she's
whoa,
killing me.
whoa.
She's killing me. Help me beat my wife. All right, let's go. All right, peace out. Let's go.
Peace.